Serenoa, making a valiant stand in defense of the Rosellan village, slays Silvio Tellior.
Hello, everyone.
Word of
RPG
their disobedience
Kingdom Kid here,
reaches the
back
Holy One,
with
who
some
sends an
more
army to conquer the
triangle
heretics.
strategy. This is what happened in the previous video.
With the enemy only a day's march from their doorstep, House Wolffort and the Roselle scramble to mount one last stand. Time is of the essence.
In the still of the night. No parts though, huh? Alright, anything in here? Alright, Serenoa wonders what resources are left for them, knowing there's much time until the Hyzante army arrives.
So that's the size of it. House Wolffort has gone to such great lengths for us.
It was our decision and ours alone. Your people brought nothing upon us.
It is as Serenoa says. We are happy to do all that we can to protect you.
Forgive me, Lady Frederica, but your mother was Lady Orlea, was she not? You came to our rescue just as she did. I cannot help but feel 'twas fated to be so.
You knew my mother?
Where did you hear of this, Jerome? I've told you not a whit about her.
I overheard whispers between my mother and father long ago. Why would the elders labor to keep such information secret?
Well, truth be told, we feared being persecuted anew.
And so your greatest fears have come true. Pray, hide no longer, and tell Lady Frederica what you know.
Tell me! Or tell her!
You know the history of Hyzante's oppression of the Roselle, yes? Then you know of the Rosellan revolt that occurred 30 years ago. Your mother, Lady Orlea, led that uprising at the source. She led us to freedom from Hyzante's rule, here to the Wolffort domain. She was a woman of great courage. She even left a sizable gash upon the goddess's statue as we departed.
Haha, your mother's a badass, Frederica.
The statue that stands tall in the source. I've never heard tell of this gash.
I reckon not. Hyzante would never admit to such a thing. But we, Roselle, know the truth.
I had no idea my mother was involved with the revolt, let alone led it.
And it was my father who gave them this land to settle.
That he did. Lady Orlea, for her part, vowed to fight on, to liberate those who remained in Hyzante. The rest of us, battered and bruised in the escape, parted ways with her, and remained here to live out our days in peace.
And
Alrighty.
so she eventually found her way to Aesfrost, where she was taken in. I thank you for sharing such a wonderful chapter of my mother's history.
I hear she rallied the people to her cause with these words. The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
How much of this have you heard?
Hold. I beg you, recite those words once more.
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
So there exists a key that gives the lie to the goddess's teachings. With that in hand, we can yet confront Hyzante.
Pray tell, good elder, what might it look like?
Alas, I fear I do not know.
I know not to what they were referring, but my parents always said Lady Orlea left it in this village.
Then the key is here. Jerome, please. We would speak with your parents at once.
They're
I'm afraid
dead.
that's not possible. They both passed many moons ago.
We must find this key, Lord Serenoa. I know it sounds like a fool's errand, but I feel we have no other choice.
I agree. 'Tis a slight hope, but hope nonetheless. Let the search begin.
Okay. We know the key is in this village, though precisely what form it takes still eludes us. I need more information if the key does indeed remain in the village. I will find it. I must. I know nothing of any key, and you'll find nothing of any aboard my home. We took such great pains to flee the source, yet your past continues to haunt us. Perhaps we're tainted after all. Let's go through the encampment. Hold off on those, but I can promote someone, can't I? Alright, it's finally time to promote you. You've definitely proved yourself. Especially in that last fight.
It is an honor to serve.
A rise in range and focus. Yeah. Yeah. She's my highest level person, goddamn. Okay, by 14. Zone by 7 of these. I don't think you're selling anything else for me right now. No, it don't look like it. Yeah, I have no money now, so nothing can get upgraded. But I got Serenoa to his 3rd rank, so that's good. We got some more fighting, okay. Well, that's definitely a good one to get some money for. Yeah, I'll definitely need to do all that stuff off screen. Hopefully I can stop at a place where it's like, oh, this is good. So, okay. We should seek out who knows the legend of the Roselle. That will be our best chance of finding the key. What was Mother trying to say? Serenoa, we have to find that key. I know we mean to search the village, but what are we searching for? Wherever I look at my children, I am reminded that we cannot bow to Hyzante's demands. Something special in the village? If what you seek is old, the elder may know of it. I cling to the thought that Lady Aurella's last great hope for us lays in this very village. I wish for it to be true from the bottom of my heart. Is the legend of souls to be forgotten, or is someone keeping something from us? They leave us no choice but to append the village in our search. You're looking for something old? I seem to recall seeing a rather old-looking mirror behind the elder's house. It was quite brilliant all these years ago, but I'm sure it has rusted over by now. Norzelia have a long, dark history of being oppressed, and I reckon they're none too happy about outsiders like us reminding them of it. There are a number of objects within the village that could qualify as a key we are looking for. Anything special or unusual in our village? Not that I've heard of. What are you looking for, sir? Is it treasure? Well, yes, I'm on a treasure hunt. And you? Are you playing hide and seek? Looking for something that could help everyone in the village. I'm sorry we're causing such a commotion. I hear there's something incredible hidden in the village. Do you know anything about it? Second one. It's okay. I also get yelled at for playing tag too loud, so I know how it feels. Any thanks. Perhaps I can join in your game once I've found what I seek. That's a promise, but you better know that I'm the best there is at playing games. Ah. Mommy and Dad are really upset. I'm scared. Anything special? Well, there is a pelt in Jerome's abode that his parents were quite fond of. We just wanted to live our lives. Why must we be chased by the ends of the earth? You did this. This is all your fault. Feel your pain, but I only need to know if Lady Aurelia left anything behind. It may help us achieve peace. Not so. We are all comparing the results of the Norzelia uprising 30 years ago. You will never know how sorry I am that we could not protect you. I beg you, gather your things and go. All I know is that we'll never go back to the life we had before. Wish you luck in your search for your trinkets. Pray do not lose hope. The road ahead is audacious, but we must remain strong. House Wolffort will do all it can for you. You've taken all my venom, and still you show me kindness. Forgive me truly, for I have misjudged you. I must think on what I can do to prepare. Nope. Damn it. Kitty! I've never seen a pelt this color before. Perhaps this is the one Jerome's parents took such a liking to. Perhaps this pelt is the key that will show us the way forward. It's an old rusty mirror. Ah, yes, that's the one. Pray wait a moment. I'll polish it for you. There, isn't it beautiful? My word, the design on this mirror are exquisite. I had no idea the rust had such splendor. Perhaps this mirror is the key that will show us the way forward. The pink mirror. I haven't talked to Benedict. I wonder why the village elder would so vehemently deny the key's existence. Should almost like to search his home myself. Preferably while he is away, though I know he would not great answer a request from the likes of me. I should like to search the Elder's home, but I know he'll never grant me permission. It pains me to ask you this, but might you be able to draw him out of his home for a moment? Ordinarily, I would not stand for deceiving an old man, but I agree that this may be the only chance we get. Elder, forgive me, but may I speak with you outside for a moment? An audience outside with Lady Frederica. To what do I owe the honor, and what would you like ask of me? I'm afraid I have none to tell, my dear. I'd ever to forget the past. A box hidden beneath the rug. It would seem the elder did have something to hide. Perhaps this rock is the key that will show us the way forward. If there's any stories you remember days gone by, I should love to hear them. Anything at all will do. I believe I got everything. Okay.
Elder, for the sake of the Roselle, I've come to speak with you about the key.
Lord Serenoa, I am not one to speak in metaphor and code. I bid you tell me precisely what it is you seek.
Might this pink pelt be the key?
Ah, the pelt of a pink boar. I suppose you haven't encountered them near the castle or the harbor, but they are all around us here.
Ah, my mistake.
I am just an old man, Lord Serenoa. I assure you I know nothing of this key.
So that wasn't the key. Perhaps I should ask the Elder about something else. Do you think this pink mirror could be the key?
My word.
The pink pattern suggests this mirror is quite old. Might it be an item mentioned in Rosellan legend?
I never thought I'd see this again. It was a gift from my late wife. I scarcely recognized it without all the rust.
Might this be the key?
Nope, I can't say it is.
Nope,
But you'll
can't
never
say
know
it is.
how grateful I am that you found it.
Nope, can't say it is.
So that wasn't the key. Perhaps I should ask the Elder about something else.
Not give up. No. So, yeah, it's the pink rock. Of course it is. But if you give up or can't find the pink rock, then you just get a game over.
Could this pink rock be the key?
Where did you find that?
So it is the key. What do you know of it?
Clearly I can deceive you no longer. I shall tell you everything.
I hope Jerome, actually joins us.
What is this strange pink rock?
A simple taste shall tell you all you need to know.
It's salt.
My word, it tastes of salt. No, it is salt.
Truly, a rock of salt.
Indeed, it is. And the story behind it is a long one. This crystal before you was brought here by Lady Orlea.
My mother brought this?
And you knew of this the whole time, Elder?
Yes. But the seeds of conflict ought not to be left in the sun where they are apt to grow. That was our decision.
Are there any other crystals like this?
There are. Lady Orlea spoke of a repository rife with salt, hidden somewhere in Norzelia.
And where might that somewhere be?
Unfortunately, I do not know. And I fear the knowledge passed with Lady Orlea herself.
Do you know anything about this, Lady Frederica? Anything at all? Did your mother ever mention these crystals to you before? It is imperative that you remember.
I apologize, but this is my first time hearing of them as well.
Calm yourself, Benedict. You're scaring the lass.
Calm myself. The very existence of this crystal changes the nature of our realm as we know it. If you have ever wondered why Hyzante oppresses the Roselle or confines them to the source, this is your answer.
So they did it all to hide the existence of the repository and monopolize salt.
And not just that, anyone who finds that repository could reign over all Norzelia.
Oh, is that what was found in that mine?
Would it really have so great an influence?
Salt is a divine
That's probably what it was
boon,
found in
a
that
gift
that
from the
mine
goddess
then.
to her true believers. It is
At least I
one of
hope so, because we
Hyzante's
still have not
fundamental
learned of
beliefs.
this.
One that, due to their monopoly on both salt and the source, has appeared true all these years. But no longer. With this crystal alone, we can prove their doctrine false.
Hold on, is there a way? Oh, I want to look at
Revealing
the.
their absolute teachings to be
Is there a
mere-
log? Yeah. I want to look at this log again. Oh yeah. Okay, so a repository rife with salt. Okay, so yeah, that's most likely what was found in the mine. Then was the
There may
repository.
be hope for us yet.
A report, my lord. Hyzante's army is on the horizon.
Lord Serenoa, if you would, I should like to be the one to speak to them.
Of course, Benedict. I leave the matter in your capable hands.
The next day.
Lord Serenoa, how unfortunate it is for us to meet under such circumstances. But for disobeying the Holy One's order, I must strike you down.
Before that, Minister Exham, there is something we wish to show you.
It is a mere fragment of something we have discovered in this village. It is a crystal made entirely of salt.
What madness is this you speak? This is salt, indeed. But how is this possible?
It appears to have been passed down among the Roselle, and in a quantity large enough to rival the source.
Unbelievable.
Perhaps so, but we have proof. Salt can be found in places other than the sacred grounds beneath the goddess's feet. I am certain the implications do not escape you.
What is it that you want?
An audience with the Holy One, and a guarantee of safety for us and everyone in this village.
It would be a waste to dispose of both the crystal and House Wolffort here. Very well then. I shall secure you an audience with the Holy One. And you have my word that the village will be safe from harm.
Thank you, Minister.
Oh, how I wish I could see the Holy One's face contorted so.
I still don't trust any of these assholes.
We owe our lives to this. A crystal of salt. Or salt crystal, shall we call it?
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessings of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
Can you imagine if crystals like this were hidden beneath the surface of Norzelia?
I cannot imagine Hyzante being blind to their existence. Salt is the lifeblood of their nation.
Agreed. Which leads me to believe that they have relentlessly oppressed the Roselle to hide it.
You intend to negotiate with the Holy One, then?
Correct. This time, we shan't fail. Not with this salt crystal in our hands. Hyzante will swear its support to us.
If their teachings are truly false, could you not ask them to free the Roselle at the source?
That is a risk we cannot afford to take. Our first priority is rebuilding Wolffort. Without it, we cannot even hope to protect our own Rosellan village. I do hope you understand.
I see. I suppose you are right.
What will you do once granted those privileges, Benedict?
What will I do?
I tire of being made to decide like this time and time again. Don't you, Serenoa?
I do. Our choices grow ever harder, each time piercing me deeper.
It's time we decide what to do for ourselves. I wish to reclaim Glenbrook. With Hyzante beside us, we can defeat Aesfrost. So when we meet, I will ask the Holy State to go to war with us.
House Wolffort protects the Roselle in defiance of the Holy One's orders. Hyzante sends an army to punish Wolffort for their disobedience. Cornered though they may be, Serenoa and his comrades discover a crystal of salt, hidden in the Rosellan village. Benedict leverages its very existence in negotiations with the opposing General Exum and succeeds. The crystal holds the power to change not only Hyzante, but the entire land of Norzelia. With it in hand, Serenoa goes to meet the Holy One.
Alright, anything else? I think we're good. Let us go and continue on with this bullshit.
We granted you an audience because of Minister Exham's petition, but I did not expect you to show us this. A crystal made of salt. How very fascinating. It certainly does contradict the doctrine here in our blessed land. Or it would, were it real. Have you any proof that this was not created by magic or technology?
Well,
With all due respect, Minister, I have a question for you in return.
Haha, fuck
What do you
you.
think of Aesfrost and Glenbrook's decree to stop trade with Hyzante?
I think it nothing more than a threat. Neither would last very long without our salt.
Gustadolf is no fool. Such an edict would not come without proper countermeasures in place. Countermeasures such as another source of salt, for example. Having their own salt would make Hyzante redundant, at best, and your nation would soon find itself in dire straits without the salt tax's revenue.
What is it you want from us?
Your full support.
Lend us your strength, and together we can defeat Aesfrost, and Hyzante's ties to all nations will remain intact.
You mean to start a war? The kingdom of Glenbrook may be naught but a puppet now, but it was once your homeland. You understand this, yes?
We do.
Even so, my people do not wish for war. We must try to resolve this peacefully first.
Do you think Gustadolf can be reasoned with? Need I remind you that it was he who invaded Glenbrook? He is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Be that as it may, neither my people nor soldiers will accept it as a reason to go to war.
Then I shall give you one. For I am the second son of King Regna. Roland Glenbrook.
You live.
There is no mistaking that face.
You live.
So the prince lives to slay his kingdom's invader. We could not ask for a better reason.
If you need a just cause to go to war, let it be me. We must stop Gustadolf.
It all makes sense now. O Holy One, have you heard? Pray, tell me what you would have us do. It shall be done. Wolffort, Prince Roland, heed the words of the Holy One. The holy state of Hyzante stands with you. The Holy One would see you defeat Aesfrost and restore peace to Norzelia. Our nation shall spare no effort in your fight against Gustadolf. From this day forth, we support Prince Roland as our commander and Lord Serenoa as one of the Saintly Seven.
Me? A saint?
We are brethren now. We ride to war together.
And
Well,
so,
would you look
we
at
shall
that?
go to
We
war.
secured Hyzante's support.
Remember that from the
You
third
even
Pirates of the
got
Caribbean
yourself
movie?
named one of the Saintly Seven.
We also received a signed document stating the Roselle and Wolffort are left in our care.
Good going, lad.
Oh, it is Benedict and Roland to whom we owe this victory.
Everyone here has suffered so much on my behalf. My weakness and worthlessness have brought pain and misfortune to you all. And for that I must apologize.
You've got nothing to apologize for. I already told you. House Wolffort's the sword and shield of the crown.
I've decided that I must press forward, even if it means crawling forth on my hands and knees. I ask for your support as always. I know I will need it.
And you shall have it. I am with you every step of the way, my lord.
Is something the matter, Frederica?
No. My apologies for worrying you.
Now, to battle! We take back Glenbrook with our own hands!
Alright, what's happening here?
Did you know about this salt crystal exam?
No. Neither did I know of Prince Roland's
No.
survival. I thought he had perished.
Likewise. What did you make of the Holy One's decree?
Hyzante is a grand nation, but unfortunately not one blessed with a bountiful harvest of anything other than salt. Were we not able to trade, there is no doubt our nation would wither to naught. We've relied solely on salt for much too long, and that reality was made painfully clear to us.
Yeah, because fuck you, you're assholes.
Harsh words. But true nonetheless. Do you think we can triumph over Aesfrost?
Mark my words, Minister Camso. There is no fight Exham Marshal cannot win.
Okay.
The Holy One has ordered for us to deliver our Elfric to House Wolffort.
And here I thought your research results to be top secret. What a curious turn of events.
Perhaps the Hierophant determined it a good chance to test them in the field. They could easily sink an Aesfrosti ship or two.
And yet I see not a trace of a smile on you.
I never wanted to build weapons for war.
Yet you don't think twice about toying with human life. How ironic.
How dare you!
Have a wonderful day.
The audacity of Edor's dog.
The audacity of this bitch. The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch. I believe that was it, right?
Are you certain it's wise to return to Aesfrost alone, Your Grace? You are needed here.
If Sycris's missive is to be believed, I'm afraid matters are far too grave to be left to anyone else. Svarog's deception is nearing its climax. His ill-gotten profits are being used to build a weapon of untold destructive power.
Our anonymous source from the manufactory hinted at as much. Svarog is bold to have carried out his plan this far.
Death Snell? What's that?
Let the adults speak, my dear.
If we're to be wed, then there should be trust between us. How long do you intend on treating me like a child?
Very well. Tell her, Thalos.
If you insist, brother. This weapon combines the powerful explosives developed by Dragan with Aesfrost's mastery of steelcraft. Although yet to be tested, this cannon is said to have the power to breach even Hyzante's walls. The goddess's shield would buckle under a single blast.
But the shield is impregnable.
I have heard nothing of this. Do you think so little of your general?
A general is to win me victory, as and when I command it.
Svarog's intent isn't to bring Hyzante to heel, however. He means to use the cannon against Brother. But the fool was so blinded by ambition that he never saw the strings guiding his every deed.
Fool that he may be.
I want to kill those two, I don't care.
The cannon could not have been made without his engineers and Dragan's research. He will die secure in the knowledge that his bloodline contributed to the glory of Aesfrost. Sadly, he shall not live to see his work completed. With it, we shall do what our forebears could not. The goddess's shield shall yield before Aesfrost's might and ingenuity.
If we can even approach the walls, brother, the trade embargo will ensure that Hyzante is especially wary of our actions.
On the contrary, their focus will turn inward. With naught else to leverage their influence with, they will take measures to see that none of their precious salt escapes their borders. There may be some gnashing of teeth, to be sure, but it will only be in an attempt to hide their inner turmoil. Erica, muster a force and march to the Hierophant's palace at once. Deliver to Hyzante my final demands.
As you wish, brother. I shall gather what news I can of the Saintly Seven's machinations.
Thalas, you will remain in Glenbrook. Conduct yourself as if I had never left.
You hardly need ask, brother.
That is all. Now go.
Even his own flesh and blood are but tools to be used and then discarded when their purpose is served.
He has faith only in himself. Such has ever been his way.
In the still of the night. In the still of the night. Alrighty. I think this is a good spot to end here. So, alright guys, that's going to do it for this part of Let's Play Triangle Strategy. In the next part, guys, we shall continue on. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give it a like button, a click, and comment down below what you liked about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know, guys, what you think of, I guess, finding that salt crystal. Very interesting indeed. So, yeah. As always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat, and subscribe to the main channel, too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, RBG, Kim Kids Twitter are in there, too. Thank you all so much for watching once again, and I will see you all next time.